Yeah. We really boxing. Who wanted the battle? Let's see.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs. Make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, they alright, but we a little rougher. Stepping for the title and facial rival, this ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets, shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Yo,
Hey.
what's up? It's your boy
What's
BVO
going
Boxing.
on?
What's up? It's your boy BVO Boxing, Captain Regime Boxing Talk. Of course, I got my guy, the Puerto Rican Prince D Free. And of course, man, I got the Legend Crush. And I got the biggest hitter in the game.
Yeah.
The guy that's a Wakanda, and the first Wakanda T'Challa himself.
Yeah.
My man, Prize. What's going on, man?
What's popping, fellas?
Hey, salute to the family, man. Salute to everybody in attendance. What's going on, y'all in the land? And y'all know y'all get some of the best and the hottest, well done cooking here. So, what's up, D Free? So what's going on, BVO? What's going on? How was everybody's day, man? What's going on?
All is well. We got a couple of good topics to get into. I know we all seen the video of Tank Davis going at Devin Haney, former unified champion, and seeing the fear in Devin Haney's face.
Stop.
It's the second time.
Stop. Put some respect on
Wait a minute, Prize. Don't cut him off just yet, Prize.
No, I got
Let him get it out.
Put some respect on Devin Haney's name. He ain't no unified nothing. You will announce him as the former undisputed champion. But carry on.
Okay, my mistake. The former so-called undisputed champion, Devin the American Dream Haney. And we seen him again looking scared to death, hanging out, with the security guards. And also, we got to talk about this. I seen a great interview with Bill Haney, who actually is a great guy. He's doing an interview with Vlad TV, and he speaks about his former criminal past, how he changed his life. And I didn't know this, but the man did 40 months in federal prison. So, that's pretty major. I didn't know he did that much time in prison. That's like 3 years and 3 months. That's quite a bit of time. But what you guys think about Devin Haney and Tank getting into it again?
I think it was corny. Go ahead, Chris. You can go ahead.
Hey man, I ain't got much to say about it, so I'm a second that emotion with my brother Prize to my right. Man, I don't give a fuck about that. It's too early to cuss. I don't give a Mickey freaky about that. Okay. Rumble, young men rumble. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about anybody being bothered with Devin Haney. Devin Haney needs to stay out the spotlight for right now. He needs to go get his soul together. He gotta go pick his pieces up together because, ladies and gentlemen, he is broken. I don't care. You don't try to deny it tonight. I'm trying to keep my hair tied up. Don't make me have to let my hair down. I'm not going for it tonight, and I'm gonna be a gentleman about it. All right, because I got something for y'all coming this Wednesday morning. So don't make me go there tonight. But the man is broken, and all his fans need to understand that we are human.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy is broken. This is something that you got to deal with, and this would show if this man is really built like that. And already a lot of people's counting him out. They're saying, "Man, this boy ain't built like that. He ain't facing adversity. He was never that guy." And it's a saying, the ones that's always the loudest wind up being the weakest. Ladies and gentlemen, a sad reality. This may be reality with Devin Haney. What
Yeah.
y'all got to say?
I'll, 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 I'll jump right in there, Crush. I thought, I mean, what was the point of that? Of Javante pulling up on Devin Haney? Javante, let me say something to you. Now, as a supporter and somebody that buys pay-per-view and spends money on you, bro, you're not in the streets. You're not a gangster. You grew up on TV pretty much. You not you not. I'm not gonna say you not like that, but bro, you not like that. You not finna do nothing. Maybe you might throw some hands, whatever. But what's the point of pulling up on somebody like the man was trying to fight you professionally? You talking about rumbling Earl Spence in the streets and all kind of weirdo stuff, man. Like Tank, man, you arguing and look like you got a pocketbook around your shoulder. I don't know what that was. And you in the club arguing, pulling up on a young boy that just came off the one. Matter of fact, the biggest controversy this year thus far in the sport, and here you are pulling up on somebody. What is that show? Like you didn't show nobody nothing. That gangster that stuff is lame, dog. Like what you doing is corny. Stick to boxing. You not like that, Tank, for real. Because there's some real dudes in the streets, and like you not like that, bro. You grew up in Baltimore. All right, cool. It's rough there. It's rough in Philly too. So what? So you grew up there. You did what you did. You got your little bit of trouble, but you ain't really do nothing. Let's be honest. You grew up on TV, dog. Like stick to boxing. I hate these young boys thinking that everything got to be gangster. Like these young boys is lame, boy, because y'all not really like that. For real, for real. That's all I'm gonna
Well,
say.
you know what, Pros? I didn't look at it that deep. Being from Philly, coming up in the streets, I ain't even look at it that deep. I just looked at it as you know, somewhat to promote himself and letting people know somewhere he's one of those numbers. I ain't getting into that. You know why? Because see, real street dudes don't even pay attention to those actions like that. All we know is entertainment. I ain't saying he ain't built like that or not. I don't know. He would never run into me on the street, so I would never know. So
Mhm.
I just keep it as entertainment. Um, and he's happy to be out, man. He's like a jolly kid right now. He been locked down. Then you gotta look at the fact everybody be talking smack about him. I'll be on the news too. You was talking all this goddamn smack. They
All right,
ain't
now,
gangsta
Crush,
either,
let me
but
ask
they
you this: with him
yeah, go ahead,
being,
bro.
with him just having court issues and whatnot. Now, what if he goes? What if he goes up here? Let's say he pulled up on Dev, right? Let's say he would have broke Devin Haney's jaw or something, or teed off, right? And now the judge just let him off probation and all that, house arrest and all that. We got something going on in the background. We gotta try to tighten that up. But now the judge see this and him just like provoking and starting this. And what if something would have happened to somebody? What if somebody would have got shot? What? Because it usually be the entourage. It doesn't usually be the two people. It's normally the entourage is the one that be doing the real work. So what if something would have happened? You know what I'm saying? Now Tank on camera looking like a goofy. You know what I'm saying? And it looks like the kid, Devin Haney's just like, man, I ain't even, man, get out of here, bro. Let me get in my wheel. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? He don't look like he ran. He don't look like he was scared or nothing. What if that would have happened? But did Tank think about that? That's a weird, goofy way to promote yourself, to be a gangster. That's what
I'll
these young
say
boys
this.
do.
I'll say
Everybody
this.
want to be a gangster.
Of course, prize is taking personal shots at Tank. These character assassinations. This is what he does. But I got to say this, man. Salute to Tank Davis for being a great person. And the reason I'm gonna say that is because I watched him $1 million worth of game, and who did he have with him? Adrian Bronner. And what did he say? They all counted him out, but I got his back. And no matter how big I get, this is still my big brother. So when I heard somebody actually give AB the kind of love he gives out, I said, you know what, man? Tank Davis is a solid individual, because the truth is people have counted Adrian Bronner out. Floyd never embraced him. I don't care what nobody say. Floyd never embraced AB. But to see Tank Davis say, you know what, this is my brother and I love him and I'm gonna make sure I can do what I can to help him. That says so much. As far as the antics, I'm enjoying what Tank is doing because I never knew Tank could even speak the way he's speaking. I mean, shout out to him. In my opinion, I feel like he's the number one out of the big four. When I say the big four, I mean of course Teofimo Lopez, two-time undisputed champion, former unified champion Devin the American Dream, of course the former WBC silver champion Ryan Garcia. I feel like Tank Davis is number one. I feel like Teal is number two. So when we talk about Tank, man, we gotta say this maturation process has been terrific. Watching him go from the shy kid that was under Floyd's arm to being a guy talking. Do I necessarily agree with the crazy talk? No, because I don't think Tank understands that. Hey, guess what, man? Somebody would love to blow you away. Um, it's just that simple, man. Shout out to Jalen Brunson for jumping 40 points, man. So, but I'm gonna say this, man.
Wait, what'd you just say? What
Yeah,
40?
shout out to Jalen Brunson for dropping 40 points and getting bum Philly out the playoffs. So salute to him for doing that.
I mean,
Um,
I don't know where that came from, but
and my
okay.
cat, and just in
Yeah,
case you guys
they playing the Pacers right now. So why you talking about Philly,
Oh,
bro? They
all
playing the
right, all right,
Pacers
all right.
right now.
but keep in mind, my Cavs just won a game 7. We on to the next round. But I'm gonna say this, man. What do you guys think about the fact that we got this Frank Martin, Tank Davis fight coming up, but there's a rumor out there that Turkey Al Sheik wants to have Terrence Crawford versus number one pound for pound king Canelo Born Ready Alvarez. What you guys think about a fight like that possibly happening? Salute to my man Piro. What you think?
Real quick, man. If Turkey Ali Sheik is going to put the money on the wood to make the bet go good, then it's going to happen. If it happens, it happens. Let's see it. I ain't giving an early ass prediction right now. Um, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I'll wait till we get a little closer to see if it's actually going to happen. You know me, I don't like to talk about nothing that's not actually happening. I don't do that type of stuff. It's a waste of talk. Um, but yeah, until it's actually notarized and everything, I talk more about it.
Tay, what up,
Right.
though?
I think the
What's up to
thing
Queen?
I think the thing you gotta remember, Crush, whatever Turkey Al Sheik says usually happens.
That's
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean, I
saying.
think
He got the
Terrence is
yeah.
too
bread, bro.
small for 68. I don't know why they. I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean, Prize, I didn't even want to go there yet because we already know this. You know what I mean? So until he actually gonna fight somebody at 68, then I'm gonna break him off a little something. But I don't like to pre-cook nothing, man. I don't like to cook nothing
Because
before it's time for me
aren't
to
they
serve.
talking about Edgar Berlanga for September? Because
No,
Turkey
that's not
Al
gonna
Sheik wants
happen.
to
No,
make
that
the
that
fight.
that that fight is not gonna happen.
I hope it doesn't. Turkey Al Sheik wants to
The
make the
great, the
Crawford.
great Eddie Reynoso, probably the best trainer in boxing. Eddie Reynoso said that fight's not even on the calendar for them.
Well, Turkey Al Sheik wants Terrence and Canelo to fight in January or in December. So we know that the dates that Canelo likes. So I just don't. I don't know.
Hey, if
I don't
Turkey
see a
Al
problem.
Sheik wanna do something, I take this over, Canelo and Bud, because I don't want to see that shit. To be honest with you,
I mean, I'll watch it, but I mean, just cause
yeah,
but I mean, I'm not pushing
but
for that. I mean, I like to
hey,
see
hey,
Terrence take over 54.
yeah, hey, Turkey Ali Sheik. I know you got eyes and ears all over the place. So if you got some listeners checking us out on the land, welcome to the land. But if you really want to drop it like it's hot, bruh, drop that Terrence Crawford and boots in this. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Right.
I would love to,
You want to drop something? Let drop that because that's the fight we want to see. We want to see Terrence Crawford before he retires. And I know I can speak for everybody in attendance, even the freaking haters. We want to see this man go against a top guy that's not blemished. And we got to see that because we haven't seen enough of that in this great fighter. He's a great fighter, but his resume don't live up to the the level of a fighter that he is. We need to see that. We haven't seen him get in there with, you know, the top guys when they was in their best condition and all that. We don't need to break it down. We know. So we need to see that. That's when you can say, hey, now I showed y'all I'm really that ball like that. You
Yeah,
want
for
your
him to jump to
flowers, this is how
68 is
you get them.
crazy though.
I'll be honest
He's
though.
gonna jump to 68 and get hurt.
I think
I think he'll
Bud.
get hurt at 68.
I think Bud. His best opportunity will be against Canelo. I think Canelo stops him, but I think that we just seen Canelo beat a rough and tough Jaime Mugia, and we kind of could say we could probably surmise that he will probably stop David Benavidez. So we could probably put an end to the
That's
whole
what you
David.
say.
We could probably put an end to the David Benavidez talk because we know David Benavidez has fought nobody. He doesn't
That's what
deserve
y'all
an
Canelo
opportunity.
fans do. Y'all Canelo fans just try to find any way to weasel him out of that fight. But y'all want to see him fight Crawford. Y'all kill me, man. But
Right.
carry on.
Crawford is number 3 pound for pound. I would want to see Crawford fight, wouldn't you? He's number 3 pound for pound.
You feel as though he's number 3 pound for pound? Or you taking somebody else's opinion?
What you think, Free?
See. Wait, hold up, Free. He ain't gonna get away from what I just asked him. Wait. You're not getting away from it, BVO. Before y'all go, answer my question. Is Terence Crawford number 3 on your pound for pound, or you using somebody else's opinion? Because
No,
over here at the land,
he's number 3. He's
on,
number 3
on
on
your,
my pound for pound. He's number 3 on my pound for pound.
So who's
I was
number
just
1 and
making
2?
sure on your pound for pound.
Y'all would have number 1, of course, Canelo. Number 2 for me would be Monster anyway, because what he did at Luis Nery and what he keep doing, keep knocking dudes out cold. It's amazing. I want to see him get in there with the great Brandon Figueroa next, but we'll see what happens.
He want to impress me a little more. Move up, dude. Move up.
Yeah, he just keep beating people
Move
to
up.
death, man. I love what he's doing, man. It's great. It's great to watch, man.
Nery did drop him though. Nice shot. Nery caught him on a nice shot.
He caught him nice, man. He caught him nice.
That woke Monster up though. I ain't gonna front. After that, it was punishment.
Monster said, I gotta get this. I gotta get this guy out of here. I can't have this guy getting his sting off, and that's what he did.
That was only Nery's chance to get him in a way like he did, hurt down and out early. If he would have carried on, it was gonna happen the way it was gonna happen. But that shows him. He showed. I'm glad that happened to him. He showed a good chin. He showed. He showed that he is gonna go out on his shield. Because after that, he got back to his game plan and he did his thing, dog. He showboated. You know what I mean? He was styling. So I'm happy for the kid. I want to see him. I want to see another challenge though. He got my attention with the Cool Boy fight, and I want to see him get in there. I like Figueroa fight. BVO. I like that.
Him and Brandon. Him and the Heartbreaker. That'd be a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see Fig probably stopping him. So that would definitely be a good fight because I could see Fig probably stopping him. What you think about all this, D Free?
My Fig get hit a lot.
I hear a whole lot of capping up here. A whole lot of capping. From the beginning of the show all the way up until now. I hear a whole lot of capping.
Who capping, D Free?
Everybody except for my man Crush. Everybody up here capping.
What did I say that was cap Free?
I'm gonna start from the beginning. Now, when we talk about Tank Davis, y'all say you didn't want to see that. Tank Davis just showed you that Devin Haney's not built like that. He showed you Devin Haney's not built like that. Because wasn't nobody saying nothing to Devin Haney when Devin Haney and his security beat up Ryan Garcia partner. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that.
Yeah,
ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Devin Haney had security out there. Tank Davis leaning on his car, and he showed you, they ain't really built like that. They did that because that dude couldn't take care of himself. But when you got somebody who can handle themselves, they ain't ready for it. So that's what Tank Davis did. He showed everybody that they're not built like that. All that stuff they was talking, Tank Davis is the one that's been pulling up on everybody. Everybody say, oh, Tank Davis ain't built like that. He pulled up on Ryan. He pulled up on Devin. He called Shakur out. Shakur ain't been around. Shakur's starting to recant what he said at first. At
Yeah.
first, he wanted to fight Tank Davis. Now, all of a sudden, well, I get all the belts, and then if he's ready to fight, I'll fight him whenever he's ready. I'm not going to move when he want me to move. But you was the one that said you wanted to get the fight, send the contract. Now, all of a sudden, you don't want to move like that. But, yeah, no, Tank Davis is just showing y'all he got a lot on his shoulders, and he's about to start tearing into these niggas' ass. That's what he's showing y'all.
Yeah.
He's about to start tearing into
Yeah.
these niggas' ass. Y'all thought he was a joke, and he told y'all he was letting them live. Y'all kept calling his name. Now y'all done
He
woke
pulled
the
up
sleeping
and
giant.
did nothing though. Free. What did he do?
No,
I
he
can
wasn't
pull up on
supposed
you
to
and
do
talk.
Salute the
He
Lucy.
wasn't.
I
He
can
wasn't
pull up on
supposed.
you and talk a
Hold up.
bunch of junk.
I didn't cut you off. He wasn't supposed to do nothing. He was leaning on Devin Haney's car. Devin Haney had his security out there. He wasn't supposed to do nothing. They were supposed to do something. Because when Ryan Peoples started yelling and going back and forth with Devin Haney and his security, they beat him down. They didn't do that to Tank. They didn't do that. They ain't trying to do nothing. They said, get in the car and rolled out. They got in the car and rolled out. So, bro, he just showed y'all that they were not built like. Now, I'm going to go to BVO. BVO, you, once again, you up here capping again. Because I heard you try to let it slide through and thought nobody was going to catch it, but you know I hear everything. You sat here and called T.O. 2-time undisputed, and you called Devin Haney former unified champion. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. I hear everything. Stop the cap.
Hold on. Free.
The
We not
whole
say that.
Monster anyway. No, Monster anyway need to stay his ass at 122. Don't worry about no Tank Davis. All those Monster anyway fans, stay away from Tank Davis because I told y'all when he start getting in there with the heavy hitters, shit gonna change. And we see he cannot handle those big hitters. And I saw what Neri see. Neri just couldn't capitalize on it again. Every time Monster anyway goes to throw his hook, he drop his arms. Whenever he go to throw that, whether it's the right or the left, he dropped his hand down. And that's what Neri waited on. When he dropped his hand down, Neri caught him. That was Tank Davis. He would have been out of there. Neri doesn't hit nowhere. He's not even a half of the box of Tank Davis. If that was Tank Davis, Monster anyway been out of there. It wouldn't even been no more Monster anyway. And BVO talking about he got Monster number 2 and got Canelo Alvarez number 1, Bud number 3. I don't care who you got on your diagonal pound for pound. I don't want to see Bud or Canelo. I want to see Canelo and David Benavidez. I want to see Bud and Boots. That's what I got on everything y'all see.
Hey, Free, can I ask you a question, man? Have we not interviewed most of the young dudes in Brooklyn that's fighting? Have we not, me and you, interviewed a lot of these young Brooklyn fighters?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, Free went out. My bad. But the reason, my brother's in the house, man. My brother's in the house. The Egg McMahon of Boxing Talk. My guy, CDK's in the house.
What's good, CDK? What's up, CDK? That's my man.
I'm at work, man, but I had to jump in for a minute and see what y'all talking about. You know, man, I'm a pro-black man. I got to work, man.
I got to work, baby.
I got to work too, baby. We all working men up here, man. We don't have that luxury to sit around and live off of YouTube. We got to get on that grind, baby. What's going on with you,
I'm on the grind. Man, I'm chilling, man. I'm at work. Don't get off to 1 o'clock, but I just want to see what y'all talking about. I heard y'all talking about Monster.
Oh, yeah. DC was a Monster again. No, Monster got...
Monster.
These big dudes is putting hands on him. We seen it with Marlon, and we seen it with Luis. They put hands on him. That's a fact.
You know what somebody said today? You know what I seen today? A lot of people saying in the comments, they were saying Shoot gonna be the one to beat him.
No. He'd be Shoot to death. No, he'd be Shoot to death.
Man, if he go up to 126, he ain't beating no Shoot to death, my man.
Well, he'll beat the
if he go up to 26, he ain't beating Shoot, man.
I want to go back to one of D Free's points because he said that I was capping if I could. He said that Tank pulled up and he wasn't supposed to do nothing. Devin Haney was supposed to do something. These are professional athletes. What is the point of pulling up on another professional athlete to see if somebody gonna do something? So what? Ryan tried to put hands on Tank Devin, so that's probably why his man's got beat up. But neither one of them, we know Devin not like that because he's a professional athlete. He doesn't act like he's from the streets. He doesn't do anything to make it look like he's from the streets. He's a professional athlete. Gervonta Davis is the professional athlete. You pulling up on this one and pulling up on that one just to talk and you showing your phone. Like, I think this is some weird ass behavior from the kid. But I mean, he pulled up and did nothing. Oh, he's leaning on Devin Haney's car. Okay, and what you want Devin to do? All right, so Devin Haney, his security beat up, or not even beat up, but get into it. Hold on. He gets up, Devin Haney in security gets in tank security, get into it, and somebody get fatally hurt. What was the point of pulling up? It's no point. That's my point, Free. It's not. We know nothing was gonna happen.
I don't care about none of that. If me and you having words at each other, and you telling me we going back and forth, I'm calling you out your name, you calling me out my name, and you lean on my car, nigga, you gonna be laying under my car.
Man, no, you not. Not in front of all the people. You're not gonna do nothing, Free. Stop
You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do.
You're not gonna do nothing.
You're not gonna tell me what I'm
You're
gonna
not gonna do nothing. Okay, the worst thing that's gonna happen is a fight. You're not gonna shoot me in front of all them people. You're not gonna do nothing.
Hey, listen, man. I once ran 3 people over for standing in front of my car. For real talk.
Hey, I know at one point back in
athletes. My bad, Crush.
Hey, I get that prize, but let me remind you of something. You old enough to know this. Professional fighters, man, back in the 80s, some of them cats used to get it in the streets, man.
Yeah, they would rumble. But Free making it seem like they pulling up and something's supposed to bad happen other than a fight.
No.
Somebody.
A good old fight would have been okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody get hurt.
Exactly. Now, what if somebody would have got hurt? They're gonna be looking at this. Everybody gonna be in court.
I ain't trying to hear that. Ain't nobody
Tank pulled up. Stupid.
Mike Tyson fuck Mitch Green shit all up.
Yeah.
And they still had to fight, man. All types of stuff, man.
But I feel what pride.
I'm with you on all that. Like I said, the worst thing that's gonna happen is a fight. So if Gervonta wanted to pull up on on Devin, why he ain't punched nobody? If you the one pulling up, you supposed to do something.
Yeah, I agree with that. If I pull up,
If I pull up on D Free, I'm supposed to do something to him. If I don't, then what the fuck why did I pull up for? That's my only problem. It's corny. And that's why I say it's corny, because he pulled up and he knew he wasn't going to do nothing.
Well, let me say that.
But check this out.
Let me say this.
Go ahead, BVO.
Let me say this. Salute to everybody. I want everybody to know I'm going to send you the information this Thursday. Your boy, BVO, the Asiatic Black Man himself, will be a special guest on the Rise podcast for Coach Calvin and Coach Kenny. So, your boy, BVO, man, is going to be on there with them.
And I want you to ask him, why did
you tell both of them? I tell you, they 2 of the dumbest Negroes they ever walked the face of the earth. You make sure you pass that message on for me.
Hold on. I ain't gonna say none of that. But salute to my
ask the niggas why he pull up and ain't do nothing. Ask for me.
At the end of the day, it's great theater. It's great theater. But the thing I will say is salute to my man Tank Davis for showing love to my guy Adrian the Problem Browner. What a good man.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I got nothing but love for Tank. The fact that you know what's so funny? Adrian Browner show a lot of love. I've never seen anybody return it the way I just seen Tank do it. And Tank did it
I respect it.
Yeah.
He said,
I respect it.
This is my big brother. I love him. And they counted him out, but I think he still got it.
Well, I'm gonna say this before I go, BVR. I'm gonna get out of here. But I found something out a long time ago. Clowns always stick together. And remember that. Clowns stick together. Tank a clown, he a clown, and together they make 2 clowns.
Bars.
Cold blooded CD.
Hey, I'm gone, y'all, man. Salute to y'all, brothers, man. Y'all have a good night. I'm out.
That's what I'm saying, Puro. They all look corny. That shit look corny. Like, what you pulling up? Like, when Mitch Green pulled up on Mike, he pulled up the rumble. He didn't want to do all that talking. He might have got stretched, but he pulled up to do something. Tank Davis is about to be in one of the toughest fights of his life. It's on paper. Why is he pulling up on somebody knowing if he go upside, hit somebody's head, you messing up paydays, all kind of injuries, something can go wrong, you can get cut. Anything can happen in a street fight. So what is
Well,
you knowing you got to fight, coming up? What is you pulling up, knowing damn well you not gonna do nothing? So it
first
looked
of
at
all,
corny to me. That's my only problem. It looked at corny.
first of all, he didn't pull up on them like we will pull up on somebody to fight. They was in a club and they seen each other in the club. They had words inside the club. So when they went outside, Tank Davis went to Devin Haney's car. Devin Haney got in the car. Tank Davis and kept going back and forth. Devin Haney stayed in the car. He leaned out the window. Tank Davis leaned on his car. Was like, y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all not gonna do nothing. And then Devin Haney got in the car and they left.
Why didn't Tank punch him when he was hanging out the window? Because he pulled up on him. Supposed to do something. So why he ain't still off?
Once again, they was in the club.
Because he wasn't
in the same club.
I'm talking about outside of the club when he was hanging out the car. Why Tank ain't do nothing? Exactly. Crickets.
Well, wait. Slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit, right?
So if I'm talking shit to you in the club, and now you see me outside of the club, and I'm hanging out the window, why you ain't do nothing?
No.
You pulled up on me.
Look, listen, check this out. I get that. I agree with that. But there's always another side, too. Now, basically, let's say he wasn't pulling up to punch him in his face because he never said he was going to put paws on a man. Never said that.
But Crush,
but remember, wait. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. I'm going to answer that. I got you. My whole thing is, you got something to say. Say it when I'm in your fucking presence. That's what that shit was about. Wasn't about going to punch a motherfucker in the face because you know motherfuckers that say all type of shit. But when you in a presence, you ain't even got to throw no hands. They shut the fuck up. So all he wanted to see, hey, say all that shit that you was saying about me when I wasn't around. Now I'm in your presence. Let's talk shit. That's what that was about. I don't even think it was meant for it to. I don't think it was meant. It's a lot of times you hear motherfuckers say shit behind your back, right? And you hear it through somebody else. My whole thing is say it to my face. That don't necessarily mean I'm gonna fuck you up. But let me see you say that same shit to my face that you backbit me about. I bet you won't. So I ain't got to. Wait.
Go ahead, finish.
So when I see you, I just want you to say the same things to my face.
Why you got to do all that though? If I'm talking shit on the internet and you heard me, I called you names, you called me names, and you made it. No, we had words inside of a nightclub, and then outside in the parking lot, you see me, and you don't do nothing.
You act like these dudes ain't human. They got human. They human just like anybody else.
Free. They act like gangsters.
Talking about you. When you see them, you gonna approach them.
Okay, I tell you like this. Back in our days, hold on, Free. Back in our days, we didn't have the.
You gonna approach them.
All right, okay, fair enough. Back in our days, we didn't have no internet, right? So if somebody was talking junk behind D-Free back, and D-Free pull up and say, yo, I heard you was woo, 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 woo. And the dude was like, what? You know what I mean? And then whatever, right? Okay, now we have the internet. Now imagine if we had an internet and somebody's on there going hard on Free. When I see Free, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. I bet you he won't do this and I do that. Now we see each other and you don't do nothing. You seen the man. He wasn't talking behind your back. It's on camera. So what more do you need? What you pull up for?
Say it to my face in real time. Say it to my face in real time, man. That same energy. Come on, with that bullshit.
1999.
I know it's 2024. Hey, hold up real quick, D-Free. Fuck what you saying, Prize. I'm going to tell you something I was notoriously known for. I done pulled up on motherfuckers. Talk all that shit you want. Yeah, I heard you say it when I wasn't in your fucking presence. Say it when I'm in your presence in real time when we in fucking reach. I don't give a fuck what I heard and what you said on fucking camera. Can you say it to my face when I'm in your presence?
And those are the rules in the 90s, in the 80s.
No, that's rules, period, bro.
No, it ain't.
That's rules, period now.
Shit about it. I know niggas that talk shit to somebody on the camera, and that's enough for the niggas to pull up to do something. Because the nigga was going on and on his Instagram live about how this boy ain't gonna do this boy ain't gonna do that. And when Bull pulled up on him, it was no more talking to do. There's no more talking. We talked enough. We talked on the internet. So when we see each other, it's supposed to be action. There was zero.
Okay, but he not thinking on those terms of risking his career or whatever. He wants
Then
you
why
to say
pull
it now.
up? Is my point. Just go
Is
the
this,
fuck on.
is this,
What
is
I
this
am
the
saying,
same shit that you said? My fault. Go ahead, D3.
no, what I am saying. So what you telling me, Prize, is if somebody out here, matter of fact, better yet, you and Hot Rod was going at it, and y'all had words on this live.
Right.
You see Hot Rod in person, you not gonna pull up on him?
Wait, say that again.
You and Hot Rod, y'all
Right.
done had words.
Okay, yeah, we
y'all
had
went
words.
back and forth.
Uh-huh.
You telling me when you see him in person, you ain't gonna pull up on him?
No. For what?
Okay, so all that you did on the internet was just internet then.
I guess.
Okay.
I'm a civilian. The fuck? I would shoot him. I mean, I don't know. What would happen if
you just said you wouldn't approach.
I'm not gonna. Okay, I put it to you like this. Me and him had words, right? If me and him in the nightclub or a bar, I'll keep my distance. He can keep his distance. Or if they want to go to the next level, we can do that too. But if I pull up on him, let's say I pulled up on him, he was talking shit, right? Boy was coming at me hard on a live, right? If me and him in the nightclub, I'm like, oh, that's that nigga over there. I'm about to slide over there. When I go over there to talk to him, there's not going to be any talking. I'm gonna tell my man, look, I'm gonna punch him, and then y'all right behind me. I'm not gonna do no talking because if I pull up on you, we already talked. So that means it's up when we see each other. So there's no need for me to go over there and say, hey, Hot Rod, what was all that shit you were saying on live? Say it to my face. Man, I'm not in middle school and high school no more. If I do something to him, I'm gonna go do something to him. I see him over there. I didn't like what he said. There's no gonna be talking. The goons is with me. We're gonna go check them out.
Okay.
And it's gonna be physical.
You have nothing to risk. That you don't care about what the consequences.
Exactly. That's why I said I'm a civilian.
I'm saying they do care about what the consequences. So he was just
okay. Well, why pull up? You contradicting yourself.
Listen. The reason why he pulled up, he was to let everybody know on Instagram because they was recording it.
Let everybody know.
Letting everybody know that they're not what they say they are. He know that it was being recorded. He was letting everybody know they're not what they say they are.
Man, that nigga was showing off for the cameras, bro. He wasn't gonna do shit.
They act like they're gonna do this and that, but when I pull up on them, they ain't. That was the purpose.
And he not gonna do nothing. His ass has got court cases out. He just got off the ankle monitor. His ass ain't gonna do shit.
We're gonna agree to disagree.
We're gonna move to the next subject.
Fair enough.
Let me ask you.
We're gonna move on to the next subject, man.
Fair
We're gonna
enough.
move on to the next subject.
Salute to my guy, Grandpa.
I think you just looking too deep into it, Prize. I don't think it was that deep, bro. But
I don't think it was that deep either. But I was just breaking down why I thought this shit was corny. This is my personal reason why I thought this shit was lame, because he's a prize fighter. He's the #1 fighter in the world. What you pulling up? You're not gonna do nothing.
But he never said he was going to do anything to him. What are you talking about?
The nigga got court cases, probation. This nigga not gonna do none of that shit.
Said he was going to do anything to him, bro. He never said he was going to do anything to him.
And that's
he just wanted to see.
Then why pull up?
But he could pull up for whatever fucking reason he want to.
I ain't gonna never get it.
What you mean I'm gonna never get it? I just don't agree with y'all saying. That's all. I get it.
My whole thing is pulling. Hold up.
That's fine.
Hold up. Pulling up.
If I pull up,
you got two different pull-ups, bro.
I'm not talking to you. If I pull up and see you, if I got beef with CDK,
you only got.
Go ahead.
So you only got one form of pulling up when there's two different forms. Sometimes you pull up to talk. Sometimes you pull up to do shit. My whole thing, if you call me a pussy online, right? I'm like, okay, I'm going to come to your house and see if you call me a pussy in my face. As soon as you call me a pussy, I'm going to deck your ass.
Right.
But if you don't say that, then you too. Wait a minute, bro. Wait a minute. When you don't call me a pussy to my face, there ain't no need for me slapping you. You just showed me you more of a pussy because you couldn't call me a pussy to my face. So what's the use of me slapping you? Call me a pussy in my face and then I slap the shit out you. That's the point of it, bro.
Enough. You said you pull up to I called you a pussy. You say I'm a pussy. You pull up on my lawn, right? I'm just gonna come out the house and just leave you on the lawn. It's not. What am I gonna come out and say? Oh, you hearing you in my block. You go yo prize. What you say? I'm a pussy, right? Call me a pussy to my face. So you
Tell
clearly
me
come
to
to.
my fucking face.
Okay, right. So when you come to
Tell
my
me to
block
my
or to my
face.
lawn, I'm not gonna when I come outside, I'm not gonna call you a pussy. I'm just gonna do something to you right then and there. That's all I'm saying.
We moving on,
Oh,
man.
okay.
We moving on. Salam alaikum to my brother Clarence in the chat, man. I just want to send a big shout out to my man Clarence. I know he been doing a lot of things, man. He coming off Ramadan, man. I just want you to know, man, keep doing what you're doing, man. Everybody see what you're doing. I'm proud of you, man. And he got a haircut. So salute to my man Clarence. And he stopped boosting from Family Dollar and Dollar Tree. So that's
What?
testimony in itself.
Oh,
Salute to my guy,
What
man.
are you talking to, bro? Get out of here, bro. This nigga BVO, he running niggas in the brick walls, bro.
What do you
I
say?
feel
Tank
you though,
pulled up.
GD.
Hold on
I'm
one
not. I'm
second.
not disagreeing with you, homie. I
He
feel you.
said Tank pulled up to take the temperature. Everybody saying he's scared. Well, Tank pulled up.
Who called him
Scared
scared?
went to his vehicle. Not you. He's talking about the internet.
Hey,
But let me
They
say
just
this.
said that nigga scared to get in the ring.
Hold on,
hey,
bro.
hey, salute. Hey, salute, BBO. I want to get my thoughts on that before you move on.
Oh yeah, okay, go ahead. Let me say this real quick. Salute to my guy, man. Sugarcane Mark is in the building. Go ahead, give us what you think, Mark.
Okay.
what's up, Mark?
Thank you for the salute. Tries, crush, D free. Big nigga BBO. But moving on.
Bring
Tank
that
Davis at
up.
this club. Yeah, Tank and Devin Haney. They had some type of run in at a club. I think that shit is corny. I agree with Prize 1000%. I don't really care to see it unless y'all trying to get down and we could get like an iconic moment. Damn, I cut out. Can y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Unless we could get an iconic moment like when Larry Holmes drop kicked Trevor Burbick, I don't give a fuck. Like that was just some corny shit. Tank, I think he's just trying to build interest for his fight. People don't say he's clout chasing. I do think he's clout chasing. And
He clout chasing who?
I don't know, bro. This whole thing, I don't care because where was this energy in December when Dev didn't have a fight? And y'all could have been made the fight all the way back then.
He was in jail.
So for me, I just don't care to see no run-ins in clubs and then nothing goes down. I just don't care for it.
He was in
That's
jail.
all I'm saying.
He was in jail. What do you want him to
Who's
do?
in jail?
Tank was in jail. So he wasn't ready. But I'll say this, man. At the end of the day,
Clarence. Hold on.
But I say this, man.
Hold on, BBO. Clarence fired back at you. He said, "Congratulations."
Hold on. We not gonna read what Goofy say. That we control the narrative. But
That's messed up, bro.
That's what I'm gonna say, man. Salute to my guy, man, Bruce. Man. And you know what? Salute to Bruce for putting me on one of my favorite people, man. Tim Weatherspoon. Got to talk to him, and it was an honor, man. I hope I get to do that again, man. I gotta say salute to you, Bruce. You made that happen. 2-time heavyweight champion. Your boy BVO got to talk to Tim Weatherspoon, so that was dope, man. I appreciate you doing
Shout
that.
out Tim Weatherspoon, man.
But I gotta say this, man. What we seeing in boxing, it's a little bit of theater. As Crush said it best, man. It was a pull up to talk, and at the end of the day, I think this reminded me of the Young Dolph Hogatti thing, where Devin has been hating on Tank for years. Errol Spence has been hating on Tank for years. These guys are haters, man. And then you get mad when Tank is lashing out. These dudes have been hating on him for a long time. So I'm glad Tank put up and said, hey, man, y'all punks, I'm not going to do nothing. But let me ask you guys this. What do you guys think about King Arthur being hurt again? He got a torn meniscus. I talked to Coach Scully. He got a torn meniscus and he got a torn MCL. Is this the end for King Arthur? Arthur Batavian.
Father Time is messing with those bones. Father Time then came in, messed with the funny bone, and that shit started a domino effect. It's time for that man to retire. That means
So
that
wait,
his
the fight is
body starting to
is off.
It's off for now.
Yeah,
it's
off for now.
They got
So
to build a new
real quick,
opponent.
his body is starting to deteriorate, man. So once your body start getting like that, it's time to get out of boxing, bro. Forget all your heart, think with your brain. It's time for him to hang it up, man. That's wear and tear. and the biological clock. Hey, bro, it's time to
Well,
get worship like an old battleship and hang them up. We'll see what
well,
happens.
don't hang him up for at least one more fight, Beterbiev. At least one more fight. Don't hang him up. I'm still trying to see that Bibble fight. You could go after that. I hope that wait, what's the turnaround time on what you say? It was a meniscus tear and an MCL?
It's both of them.
What do they think his turnaround time will be?
It's usually 6 to 7 months.
Damn, I was gonna say December.
That's not the
So
rehab.
we
too.
looking
You
at
gotta
next
rehab.
year's
Hold on,
spring.
let me say this real quick.
We looking at next year's spring, man.
Hold on, Bruce. Hold on, let me say this to Bruce.
Yeah.
What I heard, Bruce, that's what his coach told me. His coach said it's the MCL too. It's the meniscus and the MCL. So whatever
Yeah, he has two
did,
injuries, Bruce.
Yeah.
his knee is torn up. From what they're saying, his knee is up. Go ahead.
Okay, then in that case, Bibble should fight his fighter. What I want them to do is, and I said this before on another panel, I said Benavidez is fighting in June. Morel is fighting in August. Get Bibble his fight out the way in June too. You could make the Beterbiev Bibble fight for spring. I don't know. You keep Benavidez and Morel busy. Then you have them match up as a co-main for Archer and Bibble. Because I think the Saudis, they already got their hooks in Morel. They already said how interested they are in Benavidez coming and fighting for them. So yeah, just match winner versus winner and have both fights on the same card. That's why I like to see come from this situation.
Yeah, I mean, and what you're saying is probably what's going to happen because they could say what they want. You know, they talking about September, October, I think was, but from what Iceman told me, we looking at he probably won't be ready till next year. So it's just sad he's gonna be another year out the ring because, like my brother Free said, he fought late last year, so this would be 2 years out the ring, and he'd be what 41. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest.
Nah.
I'm favoring.
Nah, he'll be 40. If he don't fight until next year, he'll be 40.
Oh, he's 39. I thought he was 40 already. My mistake.
No.
No.
Yeah, he's 30. He's 38, about to turn 39, or he just turned 39.
Just
Oh,
turned
okay. I
39.
didn't realize that. Bruce said that the meniscus can heal with therapy. The MCL needs surgery. Okay, I didn't realize that. So don't wonder they canceled it then.
Yeah, I tore my
It's gonna take
ACL.
some time.
I tore my meniscus and fractured my patella. And you know that MCL, ACL, that's a tricky little. Well, the doctors pretty much they got a grip on it now, but it's not a good injury when you box. So you know what I mean. It's another. It's just not good, man. And I hate that. I didn't know that. That's breaking news for me on this channel. I hate that happened and we can't get that fight because I wanted to see that, man.
That's gonna be a fire fight too, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably. I mean, most likely, it's probably if it does happen, it's not going to happen until next year. But I don't know. It all depends on how his rehab go. Because usually when you tear that MCL, that joint don't really heal back right. You don't have the normal movement in it as you normally would before you tore it. So sometimes it doesn't heal back the way it's supposed to. It might heal a little too tight. So he might not have the same flexibility in it as he did before.
And don't forget about the age too, Free.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Especially at the age that he is, he might not have the flexibility that he had before.
Like when them
the
basketball
person
players and them young boys tear their ACLs, MCLs, they be young boys. You know what I mean? The doctors are A1. They repair that thing. Them young boys got the best treatment. They right back at it. You know what I mean? But when you pushing 40 and you do that, man, that's brutal, man.
I'll say this.
The person I feel most bad for in this whole thing is Bibble, really. Because I feel like a lot of people try to play with him and say he's not as good as he really is for the Canelo win. And now that Archer is sitting out another year and it's 2 injuries on top of it, even if he does win, I don't think he's going to get the same type of credit.
Yeah. That fight might be scrapped now. And I can see them taking the belt and all kind of stuff.
Man.
Well, you can't take the belt. The man is really hurt. You can't take the belt. I mean,
no, they can't.
We've seen them do it to
They
Thurman
can do whatever they
and
want.
Pacquiao.
They definitely
they
took the belt.
They took the belt from Dagon Savannah Marshall right after she beat Franchise Cruz. When they said she had a broken hand or something like that, it was something that she broke, and they took the belt 2 weeks later.
They stripped her ASAP. That's what I'm saying. The sanctioning bodies make up rules as they go along, bro.
I forgot about that, Free.
You know that BVO. You know they make up rules as they go along. So I wouldn't be surprised. They didn't even want the WBC didn't even want to sanction the fight because of the war and all that mess. So when they backed them against the corner, they had to do it. Now the fight was made. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just go on and take that belt from that Russian boy.
Hey, Sugar King, can you read these comments for us, man? We got one with Bruce.
He break it up.
The OG.
I'll read it. It said Bruce. Shout out Bruce Gas, the OG. He said, "Watch everybody accuse him of being on steroids because of a legitimate injury. A legitimate injury. I'm not gonna put that smut on his name. Not me. You won't get that from me. Archer better be. I'm not gonna put that smut on his name.
Well, somebody raised a really good point with me today. I don't know. Like they just say Archer keeps getting hurt before every fight. He just has to pull out with an injury. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
I'm not putting nothing behind that, but I'm just saying that's food for thought. At this age, to be doing what he's doing.
It's only been like the last 2 fights. He ain't do it for every fight. It's been like the last 2 fights. But I mean, like I said, it's expected with a man that's 39, 38, 39 years old. That's expected for a man to get injured, putting your body through the training, especially the type of training that he does. He don't do the normal training that everybody else does.
Right.
So him putting his body through that training, you expect something to tear at some point. If it don't, then that's when I need to say, okay, what is this man on?
Right. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm not gonna put that smut on Arthur Better Be his name. I haven't seen any signs. He hasn't failed any piss tests, so he just like I'm with Big Homie Free. He just he's at that age, when you had those MCL injuries, he's gonna need surgery. You're gonna have to surgically repair that. That's gonna take time to heal before he can start rehabbing it. So I agree with Free. We won't see him probably the next year.
Prize, there actually was a pop. Well, not a pop, but there was an abnormal finding, is what Vada said, and they said they couldn't find any drugs in the system, so they just said that it's probably testosterone that his body created naturally. But I don't know. I'm just saying that's interesting.
It is. I'm still not going. That's not enough for me to put smut on their name, on his name. Yeah. But he's just an older guy, and I just think the wear and tear, just caught up to him. Father Time is undefeated.
If they gonna sit here and make excuses why Ryan got something in his system, I'm definitely not gonna put nothing on him. He ain't get caught with nothing.
That's fair. Yeah, but Turbiev, I mean, he's just an old man. He beats people to death, like BVO would like to say. Yeah, hopefully he comes back. We get to see the Bivol fight. What else you got, BVO?
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm mad that the fight ain't happening, but it is what it is. I mean, I won't be surprised if he gets stripped down and they go on that. Benavidez and Bivol.
I got a question for y'all. Which one of y'all gonna stay up at 1 o'clock in the morning and watch the daggone Loma and Cambosa's fight?
Why is it? Where they in Australia?
They in Australia. They fight at 1 o'clock a.m. They fight in Australia at 1 o'clock a.m.
Saturday. Wait. As in the card starts at 1 a.m. or they walk out at 1 a.m.
The card starts at 1 a.m. our time. Sunday.
Man.
1 a.m. Sunday, our time.
Oh, Sunday?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one.
Yeah, it depends if I'm awake. If I'm awake, I'll watch it, but nah.
I ain't watching that fight, man. I don't know why they.
I ain't even gonna lie. I might end up being asleep because it usually ain't nobody on at that time on Sundays.
Right.
So I might.
I don't see. I
But you
don't
don't
see.
want to see Loma torture Cambosis to death, D3?
I do, but I'm not staying up. I gotta work Monday. I'm not gonna be staying up to watch no
You said, do I
Loma.
want to see Loma
Wait,
Cambosa?
hold on. It's 1 a.m. Sunday or it's 1 a.m. Monday?
It's 1 a.m. Sunday.
Oh,
Going
okay,
to
all right. Yeah,
Saturday
yeah,
night
you
into
ain't gotta
Sunday.
stay up, Prize.
Wait, what?
It's
It's 1
Saturday
a.m.
night going
Sunday.
into Sunday.
Oh, so it starts. So the cards will come on at 1 a.m. Saturday.
No, 1
I
a.m.
mean,
Saturday
yeah,
night
but yeah, okay.
going into Sunday.
So Saturday night, 10,
Going
11,
into
12,
Sunday.
1 a.m. is 1 a.m. Sunday morning, and I'll try. If we gonna do a live or something like that'll keep me up.
Nah, but that's the beginning of the card at 1 a.m. I can't stay up all the way through 6 hours of bullshit ass fights I don't care about.
Who else is on that card? How many fights they got on that card? Man?
I really, to be honest with you, I haven't even looked at the card to see who's on it.
You think they're gonna have another 50,000? Or where they having the fight?
It's Australia, right? It's gonna be
It's in
on.
Australia. It's in
No,
Australia.
it's gonna be in Australia, but I'm saying, is it gonna be at the 50,000? Or no? Is it gonna be at that football stadium they fought at?
That I don't know. I don't know. I just know it's in Australia. I mean, I don't know where they normally have their fights at. If it's not at that football or soccer stadium, I don't know where they normally have the fights at.
About to find out.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just asking if any of y'all gonna stay up and watch it, cause
I mean, I'll
unless
try. If BVO
I
go
mean,
live, I'll give it a good run for my money.
like I might be up when the cards start because I dropped my wife off at work at 11, so I might be up when the cards start. But when they get to the main event, I might be passed out.
They should maybe it's
Nah,
just two
fighting at
fights
a
on. I
15.
mean,
They fighting at a 15,000 seater.
how many
Can't put it together.
fights is on the card is the question. That'll determine when you can kind of try to guess what's going to happen. Like if it's only like 2 or 3 fights, it might be all right. But if they got like a big card or like a lot of fights, if BVO go live, I'll try, but I ain't gonna promise you anything.
Man, BVO gonna go live and be asleep by 1:15. BVO go to church Sunday morning. He be asleep by 1:15.
Well, yeah, he cooked then. He ain't coming up there then. I mean, he might try to give it a run for the money, but that's gonna be tough, man. I didn't know that fight. I forgot about that, Free.
Ain't nothing worse than falling asleep in church, bro. That shit is embarrassing.
Yeah, I didn't know neither. I just heard about it today. I was like 1 a.m. and then I looked it up. I was like, oh hell no, 1 a.m.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
even
know.
when
I might get up for the main card, but I ain't gonna be
even when they did Devin Haney over there, it wasn't at no 1 a.m.
I was about to
like
say it. That wasn't at no 1.
at 11.
No, they did it. They did it in the afternoon, so it was the normal 9 o'clock showing here. They did it in the afternoon over there, so it was like the 9 o'clock time, our time.
But you got to think about it. Lomachenko's home country is Ukraine. That's probably who they. I mean, it's an ESPN broadcast for us over here, but they probably selling the fight more for the Lomas fans over there in Ukraine.
Ain't nobody watching no fight in Ukraine. They in a damn war.
They fought.
Nigga, are you crazy? They're gonna be up watching that fight.
Hold on, I just thought about it. They 14 hours ahead of us, so they having the fight actually on Sunday. Why are they having a fight on Sunday?
So no, they technically it's Monday because they're a whole day ahead of us.
They only 14 hours ahead of us. So if it's 1 o'clock a.m. our time, that means it's going to be like 3 o'clock in the afternoon their time on Sunday.
Right. So
that's that's when it will start. So then the main event will start at 9 a.m. their time.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You said
they 14 hours ahead of us. If it starts at 1 a.m. our time, that means it's 3 p.m. their time. They 14 hours ahead of us.
Yes,
it's 3 p.m. their time.
Yeah, then the card is but then the card is 6 hours long, right? So then it starts at 3. It will begin at. It will begin around 9, around there.
I don't think there's no 6 hours long card. That's the zone you talking about. Top Rank don't do no 6 hour long card. That's the zone.
Nah, that whole Australian card they had with Haney last time, that shit was
Yeah,
long
that's
as
a
hell.
TikTok card.
Matter of fact, they had fights in between the goddamn in between the other fights. There were just fights that nobody knew about.
I ain't seen no daggone card for no 6 hours when Haney fought. I just saw that joint came on at 9 o'clock our time.
Well, that's you, D-Free. I was in the trenches.
Well, you know, Marky be watching the dog on prelims and all that. That's what he talking about.
They got
Yeah, of course.
Lucas Brown versus Hemi Ohio. Then they got damn, these names are brutal. Opella.
Oh yeah, they got Ohio Davy fighting.
Opello something versus Joe Goodall. Richard, I can't pronounce none of these names, but it's like one. Let's exclude the main event. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights.
Yeah, so it's gonna start at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The main card starts at 1 o'clock a.m. our time.
I think they'll be in the ring by 2, 3.
They'll be in the actual ring probably like around 4 o'clock a.m. our time. So that means they'll be in the ring like 6 o'clock p.m. their time.
According
March 14th.
Wait, hold on. Are you sure about that?
I'm positive.
Because the zone. No, because it's being reported that the fight starts at 8 p.m. our time, or the main event, and the main event ring walks are supposed to be around 11 p.m. our time.
I'm telling you what.
Hold on. I think we got confused. Free. They doing it the same way they did Devin Haney. It's gonna start at 11 o'clock. I'm looking at what you're talking about right. They're doing it the same way they did Haney. They're gonna start it at our time. But
that
nigga Kambosos and Lomachenko are not in Nui. They cannot have no fights at 4 or 5 o'clock in the goddamn morning. Are you crazy, Free?
Well,
anybody put up that?
It's 11. It's 1:03 p.m. afternoon right now. So yeah, Freeze. They're pretty far off. In Australia, it's 1:30 something p.m.
Yeah, it's 1:30 p.m. They 14 hours ahead of us. It's 1:03. It's 1:03 p.m.
I hope D Free is inaccurate with that 1 a.m. thing.
So if they were to do it and it was at night, that means they would have to do it at like 9 o'clock in the morning. They would have to have a fight at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
So what time was it on our time when Devin Haney fought? I mean on their time.
It was their time. They did it in the afternoon.
They doing similar to what Conor Ben did when he fought the dude from the Bronx. They gonna fight during the day their time, so it can be nighttime our time.
I hope so.
I'm about to pull it up right now. Hold up.
Cause I don't want to be doing those streams at 1 a.m. on Saturday, man. I will, but we should be ending our stream around that time or watching the main event. Then that's different. But you want us to come on here and start, man? I don't know. That's a tough one there, man. I mean, and it's only Kambosos and Lomachenko. It's not like it's some kind of super fight.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
I agree.
it's not monster anyway, man. Who cares about that?
The only person care about monster in the is you, man.
Oh, I know, and I'm just making it known.
Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with it. I watch him. I like to watch him fight, man. I like
because the monster BVO, unlike your favorite fighter, my boy beat people to death. Absolutely tortures them when they're in the ring.
Hey, but he keep getting off that canvas. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Hey, let me ask you a question. If you started watching that fight in the second round, would you have thought that Nui got dropped at any point in that fight? That's how I want my fighter to get up from a knockdown.
Yeah, I mean,
that motherfucker, boys.
I don't want my fighter. I don't want my fighter to get up from a knockdown at all. I want my fighter to stay on his feet the entire fight.
That's not reality for you. Your fighter is gonna get hit, and when he gets hit, Is he gonna freeze up? Is he gonna shell up? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna get beat to death?
It's reality right now because I ain't seen none of the fighters that I watch on a regular get dropped.
Huh?
The fighters that I watch on a regular, I haven't seen none of them get dropped yet. It's a reality.
Well, I mean that's probably very broad, D3. I mean, who are the fighters you watch on a regular?
Tank and daggone Antoine.
You ain't seen that. When was the last time Antoine fought? And that nigga Tank ain't fought in like goddamn 17 months, 16 months.
No, it ain't been that long.
Excuse me, it's gonna be 14 months. My bad.
Tank fought last year. He fought Ryan Garcia, and I don't care when was the last time he fought. The man got 29 fights. He hasn't touched the canvas once.
I mean, I don't know.
Who he fought though, D3? Yeah, he fought.
Now you want to say who he fought? He fought the same person. He fought the same person that put Devin Haney down 5 times.
I know.
Fought the same person that put Devin Haney down 5 times.
Well, that boy was on steroids though, D3. Ryan was drained against Tank.
Hey, according to Tank, he was on steroids. Nobody want to believe him then.
But I ain't got a drug test to prove it. This motherfucker was on some shit that bodybuilders take, D3.
Tank said he was on
steroids. But no, D3. I'm gonna stop shitting on Tank's resume because in all honesty, it's pretty good. In all honesty, it has aged well. With Pitbull and now Ryan beating Devin to death and Barrios becoming a champ or going to become a champ up there. I gotta give a man his credit. He fought some people. Those are some names.
Credit from the rip.
I got a conspiracy theory. I'm gonna wait until after Tank Davis fight happens, and if it goes down like I think it's gonna go down, my conspiracy theory is gonna be right, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, and y'all gonna be like, you know what, you absolutely right about that. Watch what I tell you. I got a conspiracy theory. I'm just waiting till after Tank Davis fight happens. It's not what y'all think it is. It's not what y'all think it is. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. No fanboy stuff or none of that. It's just something that I've been watching the last probably 2 years now. The last 2 years I've been watching, and I've noticed something. And y'all understand once the fight happens, if it goes the way I think it's going to go. It has nothing to do with Tank Davis or Frank Martin. It's just the outcome of the fight. It's the outcome of the fight. It has nothing to do with neither one of the fighters. It's just the outcome of the fight.
Man, D3, you trash. Why the hell you gonna tell us you got a conspiracy theory, and then you gonna make us wait for goddamn how many 2 goddamn or a month to hear this shit?
That's the best part about a conspiracy theory. You don't know what it is. You just know it's a conspiracy. You don't know what it is.
Man, you're a goddamn bastard. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear the conspiracy theory. I want to hear what your mind has created, D3. Go ahead and say it, bro.
I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know offline because I don't want everybody to hear. And then when we come back, if it falls to be true, then you be like, yeah, that nigga D3 did say that shit. I'm trying to say I've been peeping something in the last 2 years. I've been peeping something out, and so far it's been on point. If this shit happen again, it's no longer will I go with what I've been going with. I'm gonna go with my gut.
Well, I've always given Gervonta Davis credit for his resume. People have been very critical of him. I thought he beat some Pedraza. I thought that was good. I thought the host, what's his name, Mario Barrios was good. I give him full credit for melting Leo Santa Cruz. So I would say Tank. You know, he hasn't been in there with no black fighters, but that's about to change. So I think his resume's aging pretty well.
No, you see what people talk about Tank Davis' resume. They look at 135. They overlook what he did at 130. They just look at 135. Oh, he hasn't fought this person, that person at 135. But you got to look at his entire resume. The man only been at 135 about 5 years, and in those 5 years, he fought as of recently, he fought two guys that came off a huge win for their career, and you got one guy he didn't even want to fight. They made him fight him, and now he's about to fight Frank Martin, somebody that they say he never gets in the ring with. He never gets in the ring with a slick black fighter. That's what they say he never gets in the ring with. Well, he's in the ring with Frank Martin now, or he will be in the ring with Frank Martin. So I look at the fighters when he fought those guys. Who was the top of the division at the time he was fighting in that division, and what was the reason why he didn't fight him? That's what I look at. And like I said, I don't hold what Floyd and Leonard Ellerbe was doing with his career against him. He was a fighter that was working for a promotional company, and they was moving him a certain way, the same way all these other fighters do. The promotion company move you a certain way. You fight certain fighters. Once you able to fight other fighters, then you fight them. I mean, it is what it is. Devin Haney wasn't fighting the top competition his entire career. He was fighting a bunch of low-level fighters until he got the opportunity to fight top competition. It is what it is. I mean, same thing with Bud Crawford was being moved a certain way. Shakur is being moved a certain way. Loma was being moved a certain way. All these fighters are being moved a certain way. So if you're going to nitpick at one person's resume, you got to nitpick at everybody. I don't know what you just said. R2D2, what you say? No, I can't hear you. You chopping up.
Yeah, you chopping up.
Yeah, your audio, Marky, is pretty bad, bro. That is the audio under control.
I don't know. I was looking at the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis fight today before I had went on YouTube. I was just looking at that fight. They had it up there, and I was looking at it. And I'm sitting there looking at Tank Davis. Every time Tank Davis got hit by Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis smiled. He said, "Okay, I got you." He was talking to Ryan the whole fight. I was like, he kept saying, "You slow. You slow." I was sitting there dying because I didn't notice it at first. I noticed it when I watched. This is the first time I watched the fight again. The only other time I watched it when it happened live. This is the first time I went back and rewatched it. And this man Tank was talking to Ryan the entire fight. And I was like, this nigga Tank was setting him up the whole time. And going back to BVO, when he was talking about that daggone body shot, Tank set that body shot up. He was digging to that man's body from round 5 up until he stopped him in round 7. He was going to Ryan Garcia's body heavily. Ryan Garcia just didn't want no more. He knew it was about to be over. He was like, "Nah, I didn't hit this man with my best shot," and he smiled at me and walked right through that joint.
That nigga got up out of there, didn't he? Free.
He got hit with a left hook and he got hit with a right hook, and that nigga Tank Davis just smiled at him both times.
Yeah, Tank don't get enough credit for his chin. It looks like he can take a pretty good punch, but we have to see him in there with somebody that can crack really good. Well, I think Ryan can crack really good, but I want to see Frank Martin. I want to see him do something, and I want to see Gervonta face a little bit of adversity and show us why he's number 1 in the world. I know he can do it. I know he can.
I think Frank Martin has the skills to beat anybody. I just don't think he has the experience to beat somebody like a Tank Davis. Frank Martin probably can beat Lomachenko. I just don't think he has the experience to beat Loma or Tank. I think Loma experience will prevail him to beat Frank. Now, Frank might go out there and beat Loma. He might go out there and beat Loma because Frank can box with Loma. But I think Loma's IQ is better than Frank Martin's. I think his IQ is better because that fight that he had with that Olympian, that Shakur's about to fight right now, that showed me that his ring IQ is not on that level. His ring IQ ain't on that level. He got the skills, he just don't have the ring IQ yet. And you starting at 19 and Tank started at 6, that man is years above you.
Well, it is what it is, you know. I just want to see the fights happen. Like, I'm excited for the schedule. BVO posted a schedule on the community. I didn't never see that, so that was again breaking news for me. And the schedule is crazy, man. We got some fights coming up, man. Plenty to talk about. Plenty lives that we gonna have. Plenty fight parties. So it's exciting, man. I don't know how y'all feel, but I like the way the schedule looks for the year.
Yeah, I think it's I mean, it's gonna be outside of this fight getting canceled. It's
Yeah, that sucks.
it's gonna be a pretty decent year.
Yeah, I want to see David Benavidez test himself at 75, and then, you know, if Brother BF can't go, maybe we see him in BVO. We don't know.
It's not going to be as good as last year, because last year we had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We had 3 undisputed fights. We had Earl Spence and Bud. We had Jamel Charlo. We had Inoue. And we had 3 undisputed fights last year. So it's not going to be as good as last year because of all of the big fights we had, but it's still going to be a good year of boxing.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to have some good fights, you know. I think it'll be some fights that's made, you know what I mean? So we still got to wait for that. But, you know, I'm excited because I remember a couple shows ago, I was
BVO
like,
fell off?
I guess so. It was only like me and you. But, I mean.
I'm in the house.
Oh, you still there? No, I mean, I remember a couple shows ago, maybe last month or two, where I was up here asking y'all, I didn't like the way boxing was looking. And then boom, you know. So, again, we got some good schedule coming up. I am mad about that Berturbiev and Bevo, because I think Bevo was going to smoke him, but Father Time got him first. So shout out to Archer Better BF, man. Get well, brother. We want to see the fights.
I'll say this, man. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch that $1 million worth of game interview.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun show to watch.
I gotta send a big shout out to Wallow and Gilly for really helping us push boxing, because they a big time show, and it seems like they always interested in highlighting my favorite sport. So I got nothing but love for him.
Yeah, Gilly's a big fight fan. Wallow's he's starting to, you know, get it a little bit, but Gilly been on that. Like, Gilly's always been a fight fan, and I'm glad he has a major platform to give these brothers some shine on. I was shocked that he got both of them up there like that. That was dope, bro. He got both of them boys up there, and they kept it. Now that was cool. I don't mind all that shit talking. That was cool with me. You know what I mean? And I'm excited because not Tank, but Frank Martin didn't look intimidated at all. He just, like, Javante was saying stuff, and Frank just don't know. He don't got good comebacks. That's all. He kind of like me. BVO start roasting me. I'm not the type of guy that got the good comebacks. You try to roast BVO, he got good comebacks off the top of the head. Like, so Frank Martin come off of me like one of them guys like that. You know what I mean? He ain't that good at it. But Tank going, the spotlight's on him. You know what I'm saying? And he's talking about how swole he is and all that. But I do think Javante wins the fight in a unanimous decision, though. I think this goes 12.
I'm gonna ask you this real quick, Crush. Why is Tank still talking about Tevin Farmer, man? I don't know if you heard he threw a shot at Tevin Farmer. Why you keep talking about Tevin Farmer, man? You in the house, Crush?
Shout out to the boy Tevin Farmer, man. You need to come up here and pull up on the show. I wanted to see that fight back in the day, BVO, back some years ago. I thought that would have been a good fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, take Ducky. I mean,
I don't think Tank ducked him. I just don't think that Tevin Farmer, you know, he had a bunch of losses at the time.
Nah.
I would have liked to see
Yeah,
Tank
yeah.
go at
That's
it
more
with.
than I
I
like
would have
doing
liked to
that.
see. I'd have liked to see Tevin Farmer in that Mickey Bay fight. Shout out to Mickey Bay. Like I want to see that
I
fight.
heard they had a deal on the table for
Yeah,
Tevin
something
Farmer,
went
and he
wrong. They
turned it
both,
down.
they both tried to I think get at the platform that was gonna be on. I don't know if it's gonna be on BLK Prime or what. But the fight
It
fell
would be
through.
a good
They
fine.
got together and explained that it was not them. It was the janky promoters.
No,
Yeah, BLK
well,
fine.
I mean that could be the case. I'm not going to deny that prize, but what Tevin Farmer said is he didn't like what they were offering. He said it wasn't that much money. He felt like it was a low ball offer. So I don't think we could say that that Tank ducked Tevin Farmer anymore. I don't think that's fair to say. BVO.
Yeah, I'm not
I
gonna
don't
say
know
that.
why the fight didn't happen, man. Tevin Farmer Tank promised him the fight, and it never
He
happened.
had nothing to offer back then, and he was under Floyd's control.
He was a champion. What are you talking about? He had nothing to offer. He
Yeah,
was
but he didn't have he was just a belt holder. He wasn't really. There was bigger
But you know
stuff.
something, prize. You know that you're right, prize. But at the same time, it was just a bad look for Tank because he told the nigga go get a belt and I'll fight you. And the man did that. He pulled up to Tank at the fight. You want to talk about having no energy? The nigga Tank just walked off. He didn't have nothing to say to him.
I mean,
But hey, they went to the table. They tried to make it happen, and Tevin Farmer, he didn't like what they were offering. So the rest is history.
I mean, Tevin Farmer, in my opinion, made the right decision. I wouldn't sign to Floyd either. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, make him sign to him. I wouldn't sign to Floyd.
But Tevin Farmer got he got other things going on outside of boxing, and he got a nice
he's real
house,
successful.
nice neighborhood and stuff. Shout out to Tevin.
Yeah, and he's from Philly, right?
He got his own. I heard he got a restaurant. He's doing his own thing right now. He got a YouTube channel too, I think.
I think he got some trucks or something. But he's
doing it.
He got a nice house.
Yeah, he ain't worried about boxing. It's a lot easier ways to make a living out this bitch, man.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, he probably wasn't getting paid that much. Let's be honest.
Yeah, for real.
He got a big bag from Eddie Hearn, so.
Oh, that is true, BBO. He got in on that early DAZN money.
Yeah. I mean,
he did he? But you know why Eddie did that? Because Eddie think that he was gonna get the Tank fight, so they went ahead and prepaid him and never.
Yep.
And take it. So hey, it happens.
I'm glad Tevin robbed the bank on that one. For real.
You always happen when somebody robbing the bank, and then you want to want the money in boxing.
Yeah, I love legal bank robbing.
You only mad when it's a black person robbing the bank. If it's anybody else, BBO cool with it.
I legal bank rob every day at work. Legally, I'm robbing the bank every day, so I'm all for it.
But you be in the bathroom for an hour?
Nah, I'll be in the bathroom. I'll be chilling in my area. Nobody, you can't tell me what to do.
Okay, Fries. All right, nigga, you a gangster.
Well, I'm saying, if you call, you try to do that, then, I'll run you up out of my machine. My machine is the key to the job. If my machine don't run, everybody gonna have a terrible day. I know I got the job by the throat, so there's nothing they can do to me.
Hey, spoken like a true jigaboo.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. They keep cutting them checks on Wednesday. Matter of fact, Tuesday at 1 a.m. all that deposit hit. I don't care what they talking about.
You gotta love that boy, bro. He a nut, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. You already should know. But y'all, BVO, what you want to do? You want to keep going, or what we doing?
Hey, but we're gonna be back tomorrow, man.
All right.
It's a light day in boxing today. We're not gonna force it. It's your boy BVO Boxing. It's your boy Marky Dan, aka Sugar Cane, and we got the legend Crush in the house. And we gone.
Yeah.
We really boxing. wanted the battles. Let's see. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show, this is BVO. This how it's finna go. I'ma throw some jabs, make them think my punch is weaker than I hook his ass. This the ring, not the kitchen, but I'ma cook his ass. Me and him, that's the pro versus the rookie class. All my life I had to fight, but I still love it. Me and BVO got moves that you can't steal from us. And these haters be throwing shots, but I don't feel nothing. I ain't gonna lie, shit, they alright, but we a little rough. We're stepping for the title and facial rival. This ain't no little tussle. Bet I be no bird, being chicken to get your feathers ruffled. Footwork, I'm dancing around my opponent like the Cupid shuffle. Good work, bodies hit the flow, they can't move a muscle. The upside is we ain't in the streets shooting and shooting up. Catch me in the ring, sticking, moving and suited up. I know everybody can eat, but I ain't full enough. Oh, you said it's smoking some beef? I guess I'm pulling up. Oh, we boxing, yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking, defeat ain't an option. Let them know, shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know, every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know, I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah.